Alright, friends, let's put your learning to practice. In chapter 7, we did security and fraud, and we would like to understand how we can put our learning to practice. If you remember the last video, we talked about mitigation plan, and I said that I would show you a course that I created using articulate storyline. So what we see here is, okay, the reason why I wanted to share this with you is so that as an e-commerce business provider or business person, I want you to be well versed with the security issues that you may encounter while you're running an entire business on the online environment. Okay, let's hit the introduction. You can experience this course yourself as well. All you need to do is just take a look at this. Okay, and let me make this a little bit down. Yes, this site here, zubiamughal.cloudaccess.net, cvt/story.html. That's all you need to look at. Okay, and yes, what is a computer virus? A program that attaches itself to a file, reproduces itself, and spreads to other files. A computer virus can perform a trigger event, corrupt a file, or display a message repeatedly. Viruses have the ability to sit in your computer for days before they can explode or attack your files. Symptoms of a virus: Trojan horse, worm attack, network traffic jam. If you ever, as a business provider, as a business service provider, you feel any of these symptoms, you need to contact your security systems provider immediately. Network traffic jam, denial of service, browser reconfiguration, delete and modify files, access confidential information, performance degradation, disposable antivirus and firewall software. Okay, so let me just take a look at this video that I created for you.
Viruses, worms, and Trojan horses are all malicious programs that can cause damage to your computer, but there are differences among these three. What is a virus? A computer virus attaches itself to a program or file, enabling it to spread from one computer to another, leaving infections as it travels. Like a human virus, a computer virus can range in severity. Some may only cause mildly annoying effects, while others can damage your hardware, software, or files. Almost all viruses are attached to an executable file, which means the virus may exist on your computer, but it actually cannot infect your computer unless you run or open the malicious program. It is important to note that a virus cannot spread without a human action, such as running the infected program. So what is a worm? A worm is similar to a computer virus by design and is considered to be a subclass of virus. Worms spread from computer to computer, but unlike virus, it has the capability to travel without any human action. The biggest danger with a worm is its capability to replicate itself on your system. So rather than your computer sending out a single worm, it could send out hundreds or thousands of copies of itself, creating a huge, devastating effect. One example would be for a worm to send out a copy of itself to everyone listed in your email address book. Then the worm replicates and sends itself out to everyone listed in each of the receiver's address book, and the manifest continues on down the line. Due to the copying nature of a worm and its capability to travel across networks, the end result in most cases is that the worm consumes too much system memory or network bandwidth, causing the web servers, network servers, and the individual computers to stop responding. So what is a Trojan horse? The Trojan horse at first glance will appear to be a useful software, but will actually do damage once installed or run on your computer. Those on the receiving end of the Trojan horse are usually tricked into opening them because they appear to be receiving legitimate software or files from a legitimate source. Some Trojans are designed to be annoying, like changing your desktop, adding silly active desktop icons, or they can cause serious damage by deleting files or destroying information on your system. Trojans are also known to create a backdoor on your computer that gives malicious users access to your system, causing confidential or personal information to be compromised. Unlike viruses and worms, Trojans do not reproduce by infecting other files, nor do they self-replicate.
I couldn't explain this better. This guy's done a terrific job. The curious engineer, thank you very much. and he's explained the different kinds of viruses and how they can attack your computer. So I added that as a part of my lecture here. Okay, let's go back to the first page. Introduction has been provided. Chapter number 1 is types of viruses. This is like, I know I say chapter, it's just a small topic. File virus, a virus that attaches itself to an application program. Boot sector virus infects the system files that your computer uses every time you turn your computer on. Macro virus infects a set of instructions called a macro. Okay, let's take a look at the video associated with this guy here.
Viruses can wreak havoc with your personal computer, and they also cause billions of dollars in damage and lost productivity for businesses. Viruses have the ability to replicate. When you run an infected program, the virus loads itself into memory and starts running as well. From there, it has the ability to infect other programs. When a virus finds an uninfected program, it adds itself to it. Then if you give that program to a friend, either through email or a floppy disk, your friend's computer gets infected as well. The latest viruses are email viruses. They're actually a lot simpler than a normal virus. They require a human being to help them along. When you open an infected email message and click on the attachment, the email virus looks at your address book and sends itself to all of your friends. You can protect your computer from most viruses by running antivirus software and by never opening email attachments unless you know what they do. So that's how viruses work. I'm Marshall Brain, and that's how stuff works.
Alright, another simple definition explained very well. So what is a worm? A worm is a computer program that is designed to enter the system through security holes. Okay, so as an e-commerce service provider, you need to understand what a worm is. From one computer to another through a network. A worm does not need to be attached to a document to reproduce. Some popular mass mailing worm names are Klez, Netsky, MyDoom, and Bagel. What is Trojan horse? A Trojan horse is different from a virus. It can carry a virus and it does not replicate itself. A Trojan horse may look like a log in a screen. It deceives the user as appearing to do one thing while actually doing something else. I mean, as malicious as a human nature gets, the Trojan horse is no different. So you need to watch out for stuff like this. But what's the best way to make yourself safe? Just go and buy, some kind of a security software and install it with your system. Also, your web hosting service provider should be able to provide you with quality services. A picture note Trojan horse is transmitted through email with a file called picture.exe attached. Once running, this file will steal your login credentials. So you will notice that any file that contains exe, most of the time the Gmail client won't transfer that virus. Not the virus, but any file it won't upload. It would say for security reasons, sorry, we cannot upload this file. So because of the many mishaps that happen with the files with the .exe extension. All right then. What else do we have? Okay, what else do we have? We have chapter 3, mitigation plan. Use your computer in a safe mode. Keep it disconnected from the internet until your machine is clean of viruses. Delete all temporary files. All right. I know most of the things that I'm discussing right now usually deal with the personal computing. Okay. But the thing is that if you are aware of these things, because as an e-commerce business person, you may not be very tech savvy. You may not have a very good idea about how technology or how IT or how these things work. So just a brief overview of all of these things helps you keep up to date. And once you are working on the computer with your own files and everything, it keeps you safe. Because you have a large number of customers and their orders and their products and the inventory at stake, you cannot be backheld by stuff like this, by aggravations like virus and everything. So it's a good idea to keep yourself safe, keep your data safe. Run the virus scan in a safe mode. Download the virus removal tool malware scanner available through your institute account. Follow the step-by-step screenshot instructions. Restart your system and begin working in normal mode. This is when you need to have a mitigation plan for your computer systems where you are providing your customer service from. Like customers would log in into your system, for example, in scrumptious indulgence, I would have customers logging in into my system and into my website and then placing orders and everything. I mean, how am I going to give them timely feedback and information if my system is down? Wouldn't do too well for me. So what I need to do is make sure that my system is always clean, and prevention is the best medicine. So let's look at the video associated with this mitigation plan. So security programs like Panda Security, I'm not, trying to promote them, but I'm trying to say that there are programs available that you should be on the lookout to prevent yourself, a lot of grief and heartache and loss of business due to such virus and harmful programs. All right, the last one that I have is the conclusion: how to protect yourself. Make sure you have an antivirus software installed. What does it look like? There is one example here. It's called WebRoot. What is antivirus software? Antivirus software is a program or set of programs that are designed to prevent, search for, detect, and remove software, viruses, and other malicious software like worms, trojans, adware, and more. Okay, so these tools are critical for users to have installed and up to date, because a computer without antivirus software installed will be infected within minutes of connecting to the internet. Please understand this. The bombardment is constant, with antivirus companies update their detection tools constantly. See, this is what I told you in the beginning as well. The antivirus companies, they update themselves constantly, and they deal with more than 60,000 new pieces of malware created daily. Okay, there are several different companies that build and offer antivirus software, and what each offers can vary, but all perform same basic functions like these: scan specific files or directories for any malware or known malicious patterns, allow you to schedule scans to automatically run for you, allow you to initiate a scan of a specific file or of a computer, or of a CD flash drive at any time. Remove any malicious code detected. Sometimes you will be notified if an infection and asked if you want to clean the file. Okay, show the health of your computer. Then we have check if the threat is a virus hoax, a fake virus attacks by going through this checklist. Check this out. Hoax layer, virus and malware boxes. Okay, you can check this out. Okay, you'll find more information of the checklist of how you can avoid. For example, for this year we had this guy here. Message, okay, Sonia disowns Rahul, dance of the Pope, phone virus hoax. So this was published in 2015. This was published this year. Message circulating via social media and SMS warns people not to accept a video called Sonia disowns Rahul because it's a very dangerous virus that will format your mobile phone. That was a hoax. Okay, so any kind of virus that's been circulating around, if it's a hoax, it's going to be published here. Good idea to take a look at it every now and then. Don't open email attachments unless you're expecting them. Okay, use a firewall. What does a firewall looks like? Alright, they moved the page. No worries, you can just check it out. Just do a firewall here. And you'll find a lot of information for firewall. Okay, firewall, network security, and many businesses that offer firewall protection. You can check it out. Know your browser privacy setting. I am providing you all of these sites here, all of these references here, so that you can put your learning to practice. Literally any kind of fraud detection, any kind of security problems, just all you need to do is just make sure that you are hooked to the right information, and that's my job here, to be able to provide you with the right information. Don't open it. Okay, know your browser privacy settings to protect your personal information. Okay, so here you get the do's and don'ts. Okay, yes, you can check out everything here. Security, privacy and accounts, repair and recovery. Just check out everything here and it will help you. So here's some more extra reading for you. Then use a pop-up blocker to block any malicious attack. There are many software that help you with the pop-up blocker. Okay, so you can actually check it out using this link here. Learn to use your user account control, UAC. This warns you and asks you for your permission if any changes to your computer are about to be made. Okay, protection from PC viruses. Please read all of this. Okay, you change user account control settings. Please read all of this. If you're a business provider or business owner, it is very important for you to read and information like this. Keep yourself well informed. Will keep you ahead of the business. All right. Exit course at the end of the tutorial. All right, this is a tutorial I created using Articulate Storyline, and it's here for you to look at once you're done with this chapter. I think we're done with this security and fraud chapter. It was a massive chapter, but we covered a lot of useful information, and I had a lot of fun teaching this chapter. Let's move on to the next chapter, chapter 8, and let's find out in the next video what it's all about. I bet it's even more interesting and exciting than this one. See you and take care. Bye bye.